Kolibri. Hello and welcome, dear skill modelers, to my small hobby YouTube channel. My name is Tomo, and today we're going to be taking a look at mini art Kolibri, more specifically Flattner FL282 Kolibri, the synchronous copter. The Flattner FL282 Kolibri, or hummingbird, is a single-seat intermeshing rotor helicopter, or Syncopter, designed by Anton Flattner in Germany. It was the world's first series-produced helicopter. Their first flight was in 1941, and in 1942 the Luftwaffe used them mainly for reconnaissance, and some German staff officers used them for personal transport. The German Navy was especially interested in them because they wanted to use them as reconnaissance for spotting submarines. The Flattner FL282 was officially retired in 1945. The Kolibri's unusual design was a synchronous rotor on the top, with two rotors spinning just one below the other. And the centrally mounted 150 to 160 horsepower engine in the center. Today's model is from a company, Mini Art, and here it is. It is a revamped version of the older kit with some photo etch parts and just incredible molds. This model boasts around 150 to 200 parts depending on how you count it. This kit also has some photo etch parts that enhances the whole building experience, and it costs around 35 euros depending, of course, where you buy it. Overall, it's a very simple design and a very simple paint scheme. As we will see in a couple of minutes, the sprues are well laid out with nice clear molds, very sharp and very thick plastic. A lot of the parts in this kit are very fragile in nature, so it is something to be aware of if you are new to this hobby. As for the skill level of this kit, I would kind of say it's right there in the middle. Although it does have some photo etch parts, they're not as complicated to put together as some more intricate cockpit designs like in a Focke-Wulf or a Messerschmitt, or some other more grand plane, I guess. I do believe this is a very simple design, a very well thought of design. How well it goes together, I don't know. You can leave your comments below if you have tackled this kit already. But for now, let us jump into the box and see the contents. Here it is, boys and girls, the Flattner FL282 V-21 Kolibri, the first German helicopter. It's from Mini Art. As you can see, the price for this kit is around 35 euros. At least that's how it is, and that's how much it costs in our store. And it's a pretty interesting design. This was released, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around last year. I don't really know exactly, but I'll probably tell you in the intro, so you've already heard it. Anyway, this is how the box looks, and this is how it looks from this side. Nothing this side. And we have, of course, the helicopter from this side here. You see all the glory. And on this side, and on the back, it's nothing. So yeah, let's open this box up, shall we? Voila! Okay, so as you can see, everything is in one big bag. We have the decals, the photo etch stuff, and all the sprues, and then we have the manual, which we'll take a look at the end. Let me open this bag up, and then we'll come back. And here it is, the first set of sprues. These are the tail fins, which are absolutely gorgeous. They're big surfaces, shiny surfaces. You can see a little bit of an imperfection in the molding here, but that's basically nothing. You have to assemble it from two parts, and then there we have the main body, which is also very intricate in its design. We have a little nice panel line here that I think this is the axis for the motor, as well as all the frame and the subframe and all the little, these are I think the fuel tanks for the helicopter, or should I say Kolibri. And we have the seats and very intricate, very delicate pieces of sprue, which might be a little bit delicate for clumsy hands such as these, because you could damage this very easily. Then we have the two set of rotors and the wheels. I mean, all these details are just beautifully presented. I mean, there is no crud, no crap. Really, in this particular model, this is just so beautiful. Beautifully cast, beautifully molded, nice and sharp detail. Really, it doesn't disappoint. I believe this might be the motor, or at least the upper portion where the rotors attach. So yeah, the blades are like really long. Look at this. These are like, this is my hand and I have a big hand, and these are like very long blades, very long blades. And then we have, of course, the wheels that you have to assemble from two parts, and all the little beats and trims that go every single where. And then of course we have another piece with lots of very delicate pieces. They are very small. Look at that. I mean, this is a knife, a hobby knife. See, it's so delicate. It's so small. I mean, I hope you can grasp how delicate these things are. I mean, the level of engineering that it went to reproduce these is just immaculate. And look at this, hoses with full detail. See, very nice. I mean, this is just amazing. It stood out the first time I saw it in Nuremberg, and surely it really does not disappoint. I'm really happy that one is in my collection as well. Well, collection hopefully will be built up soon. But anyway, let's take a look at the other stuff. Okay, here we again have some other pieces which are fairly intricate in their design. I mean, this, to mold something like this is just amazing, and to mold it in such a way that it doesn't leave any flashing or any other doo-doos on the surface is again very impressive. I mean, to mini art, I gotta get my hat off, give my hat off, so to speak. Okay, so we have another big surface here. This is the body, the bottom portion, I believe. And we have for the rotor up top and the firewall, I believe. And these things, I don't know really what, but this might be some sort of a divider wall as well. And then we have the back seat here. This might actually be the, no, this is not the console. This might be part of the engine as well. And the exhaust, yeah, that's super fine. And of course we have the tail rotor here. Also very nice, very delicate, really good. If you've ever built mini arts, what's the Ford Model T, the plastic you might see is very thick. It's very, it's not thin, it's really thick. It's robust plastic. That's how it feels anyway. As far as the fit goes, I don't know. Hopefully it goes together really well. If we look at that, the joystick, the control surface, wow, this is really nice. But yeah, the feel of the plastic is not bad at all. So those are actually all the screws. Then we have nice little decals. Here we go. Nice little decals, a little instrument panel here. Very bright. I mean, they're only just black and white, but on this camera it kind of shows really bright blue, but it's really not as bright blue. Yeah, look at those. I'll take it closer so you can take a very good look at them. Look at that. Just amazing. That is just really good. Look at that. In the instrument panel here. Super fine. Okay. The last thing we can look at are the photo etch parts. And the photo etch parts are laminated in this plastic so they don't get damaged during transport. And we have the belts and some frame assembly. There's not many of them, but I do think that the ones that are here do add to the model very significantly. Here is the manual. The manual is fully covered. It is in a book style manual. We have a nice little picture of the Kolibri on the back, so you have the inspiration to paint it and weather it potentially. Oh yeah, look at that was the instrument panel. How nice. So we have a full color manual that actually has pictures of the finished product on its page, which is really nice. I really like that detail. And you can expose the engine bits inside. As you can see, there's a little panel that comes off. Super nice. And then we have all the breakdown of the screws, and of course the color charts. Which prefer which color? Rebel, Humbrol, AK Interactive Tester, Tamiya, Life Color, and Mr. Color. Wow, Vallejo. Wow, actually all the colors from the main manufacturer. Wow, that's so great. That's really nice because you don't have that you don't have to actually go and look up what's the color that you need to use. So good options. Okay, the rest, as you can see, it's a little bit black and white, but it's clear, very big instructions. I really like this. And the first time I saw these instructions, were like, wow, this is so fantastic, because you can really look at these and not be like, oh, what's this little thing, and you can just clearly see them very well. So that is very nice. So let me just see the P parts, the little control rods and the engine. Wow, this is so nice. And the propeller. Great. And of course we have the whole assembly here, the wheels and the fuel tanks. And then of course at the very end, some paint schemes, some photo edge details, the buckles, the belt, the buckles, the seat belts. So we have the seat belts and the control surfaces, and of course the paint scheme and the markings, and basically that's it. Yeah, this was the Kolibiri, and I hope you enjoyed it, and back to the studio. Thanks for watching. You know what would make me really happy is if you click and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thank you so very much for watching. If you have been, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Bye bye.